Alright guys, what's up? This is my second video here. Um, you know, I'm not very good at telling stories, as you can see, but I will get better, 100%. So, before I actually start this story, I want to say that the reason I like telling stories and who inspired me is Luna on YouTube. He's a really cool YouTuber. He tells his life stories, but I'm boring and I don't have any life stories that are good, except for a couple. I guess. I don't know. Either way, so that's why I'm telling you guys' stories. You guys can go message me on Instagram with your full stories, and I will tell you your guys' stories because, a lot of people have a lot of stories that need to be told. So, let's get into this. This is one of my stories because, oops, something. This is one of my stories. So, this is, how me, my friend Isaac, Tony, Josh, Jake, which is Isaac's little brother, and my longtime best friend Jacob. Um, so we were all hanging out, right? And Isaac, from the last video you can tell like we made fire starters and stuff. He makes like firecrackers and fireworks and mini bombs. This kid's crazy, alright? So he does everything. So he had made this like firecracker bomb thing, right? And like, hey, I mean, you made it. We gotta test it out, right? So we're all like, all right, let's go test it out. So we walk down like closer to my house, which my house is more in the middle of the neighborhood, and Isaac's house is in like the beginning, like outside of the neighborhood. So we walk like through the neighborhood to my house, and then we walk like the last little bit to get outside of my neighborhood. And once you get outside the neighborhood on this one road, there's a park, and then to the right of the park, from where we're standing, there is a hill road thing that goes down. So we always walk down that. We just call it the service road because there was some kind of like it was from my city to like equipment trucks, and there was like a salt shed and everything down there. It was pretty cool to hang out down there. So um, we're down there, and we go down really far, and we hold on. All right, so yeah, we go down, we find a place to let off these fireworks, right? And we found a good place. We let him off, but there's this one guy who always walks his dog down there. We see him almost every time we're down there because he walks his dog down there multiple times. Um, I mean, we didn't think it was weird we didn't see him because timing and everything. Well, it was like, hey, where's he at and everything. So we we walk up the street, and his house is literally directly across the street, and he has this privacy fence and a porch like on the side of the privacy fence, and he always like looks over the privacy fence at what's going on, smokes a cigarette, or has his excuse me, has his dog with him and stuff. So like, yeah, we see him a lot. So we don't see this guy. We're a little bit confused, and I don't know. This guy, he's kind of an asshole. He's an asshole. To sum it up for you, and so like we'll see him, we'll wave at him down there, and he'll say hey or whatever. But like he's just got like a face that nobody could like, you know. So he's usually pretty nice. Other than the fact that he kind of yells at us sometimes for stupid stuff. Either way, which is understandable. But like us being 14, 15, whatever, we think he's annoying and an asshole, which he kind of is. So we go down there. We don't see him. We think it's all clear. And it's like in the evening, so nobody's down there. Like no like work trucks or anything like that. The most you're gonna see down there at a time like that is like people just walking their dogs or jogging or whatever. So we think it's cool. So we go down, and then we get kind of bend off into the woods a little bit because there's like a clearing in the woods, and we've made so many forts and done so much stupid stuff back there. But so like we're back there, and we set up this firework. We set it up, and it wasn't a firework. All right, it was a bomb. It was like compacted gunpowder with thermite in it. I don't know if you know what thermite is, but it's a mixture of like I think it's um iron powder and aluminum oxide or something. I'm probably getting that backwards. No, it's aluminum powder and iron oxide, something like that. So that's what thermite is. And Isaac, he makes that stuff, obviously, because he orders it off Amazon. This kid has bought uranium off of Amazon before, okay? He is crazy and stupid, alright? So, he has this kind of stuff, and he made it. Whatever. He put the bomb together, and it was like compacted gunpowder and thermite. So this thing is loud. I mean, this thing is loud, bro. And so, we let this thing off, and it's obvious that my whole entire neighborhood pretty much can hear it. And we run like probably 100 yards away from it, and we're just kind of watching it. And no, there's still like five of us. There's like Jake. There's two Jakes, little Jake and Jacob, Josh, Isaac, and me. And I don't think I'm leaving anybody out. No. So we all run and we're hiding behind something watching this thing. And then we set off just little like store-bought firecrackers after this. Went down, we waited at like 15 minutes and we're messing around because there's this like deep pool of water because there's this creek. So we would always like drop firecrackers in there. And sorry for the Weather Channel thing. I might blur that out because it tells my city. Um, so yeah. Other than that, we're setting those things off. We're just having a time, having a good time. We still don't see anybody. It's been clear. And then we start walking up, but the way we walked, we walked the long way into these woods. And this guy, he's down there, but he doesn't have his dog. Like, we saw him, right? He was just over there walking, right? And so we're all just messing around. He's like, "Oh, dude, he's stalking us." We're just messing around because he's not actually. And so what the heck? So yeah, like we're all just messing around, acting like he's stalking us, but no, he wasn't, obviously. And so we're walking up this long way, and it's through this like really rugged, like where they like took a ton of trees out. So there's like still like tree stumps and like messed up ground. And it's all wet and disgusting and muddy. And there's like trees laying on the ground, so it's horrible back there. But this guy's walking back there. Usually he walks with his dog, right? And with his dog on a leash, and they walk on the nice clean service road. But no, he's back in this horrible terrain, like where we're at. There's like five of us, right? So he just kind of disappeared. We're walking after we're talking about him and stuff, and he wasn't too far behind us, but he was walking in like a slightly different direction of us. And this guy, he was weird, right? So we come out from all of that, and we're like messing around still, and we think, oh, he's stalking us and stuff like that. So we're like trying to hide from him and stuff, right? So we run out from that like rugged terrain and run across the service road, whatever, at the bottom of the hill. And so we ran across that service road, and we're like walking into the woods, right? And there's some like walking trails and stuff like back there, but we kind of had our own little trail that we took. It wasn't like a uniform trail at all. We just like took it because it was a slight clearing of trees. And this guy never goes in the woods. He walks his dog. We see him almost every day because we're always down there. So we walk down there. We're back there, and then all of a sudden, this dude appears behind us, like 20 feet. And we didn't hear him or see him. Maybe not 20 feet, because that's pretty close. But you know what I mean. He was pretty close behind, right? And we're all kind of like, wait, what the heck? Is he actually stalking us at this point? So we didn't say anything, right? And no, my friend Josh, he's like he's bigger than all of us. and he'll fight anybody. But he's been my best friend since I was like 3. So I love this kid. We fought, we've made up. It's whatever. So like Josh will argue with anybody who tries to start a fight with him. So Josh, hey guys, you know what? I'm an asshole, right? He looked at us and literally said that. I said, what do you mean? He looks back. He looks at me and doesn't say anything. He looks back at the guy and says, what the fuck are you doing? Alright? He says that. Josh straight up said that. And this guy got so defensive. And he's like, oh, dude, I'm not doing anything. And he was like, I don't know. Because, and then he's like, oh, dude, I'm not doing anything. And Josh looks at him Josh looks at him and says, "Are you sure about that?" And then the guy get like something hit him in the face, and he just turned into a complete asshole. And right after Josh said that, this guy got so mad. He's like, "Hey, I'm not gonna cuss that much, but he's like, you know what, you little ever," and stuff like that. And he was calling us all these bad names and stuff. And so that happened. And then this guy, he starts following us again, right? We yelled at him, and we'd been kind of yelling back at him, yeah, and not paying attention to him, but he's still walking behind us. And we're just telling this guy he's so creepy, and he needs to stop. He's following a ton of 14 and 15-year-olds, and he's like, oh yeah, you think I care? I'm literally just walking, and stuff like that. So, basically, this isn't really about a stalker. It's about a funny story about bombs and how my friend is stupid and argues at innocent people walking, and makes them mad at you for the rest of the time that you're down there. And so yeah, don't be stupid. Don't yell at people when you don't know their story. Yeah, it's cool. It's whatever. I thought it was entertaining. Maybe not that entertaining, but I thought it was funny in general. So yeah, you guys message me your stories on Instagram, and I will tell them, because obviously nobody's messaged me anything yet. I have like 1 view on my last video, but that's okay. I'm not complaining. It's cool. You gotta start somewhere, and I just uploaded yesterday, but I'm just gonna keep uploading every day with my stories until you guys want me to tell your stories. You guys have a great day. Don't be stupid like me or Josh or Jake or any of us or Isaac. Don't be making bombs, you know. So yeah, don't be stupid. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace.